let me do my intro real quick. Hello everybody, my name is Gavalt, and welcome back to another episode of Mafia. Whoop-de-doo, me and Ben are just talking about how I should improve my channel.
Yeah.
I need to lower the FX volume.
Because crackling and snapping and popping are annoying.
No, it's just because I can't hear you all that well.
Oh, okay.
And so I turned it up so I could hear you better.
Let's discover pick and bang. For a while there, we had pick and bang back Joseph's Invitations. We had that, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We did. What was there? Oh, because Ranked Reborn. Well, I know I've got other people that are like fighting for everything. I really don't have any videos, but I guess I'll leave you to make sure. Unfortunately, try and.
But yeah, like, I've found myself a lot of times where I'm just making videos, and after a while, I just feel kind of drained because I don't.
Yeah, but you need to back off on the content level. Back off on the content level and increase the quality level, which means playing
because
like.
I find myself like almost every time I get on PlayStation, just every time I get on PlayStation nowadays, I feel drained.
You know, I actually can relate to that. After I dropped out of high school and went for homeschooling, I got on games and I played my heart out, and after a while it just started becoming like like making my bed in the morning. It was just like
So
it wasn't
tedious.
something I wanted to do. It's tedious and I didn't want to do it. I was just like, what am I even doing? And no, half of wanting to do it was because I never had like unlimited time to play before. Like, I think you can relate. Like, when you're in school, you really don't have that much time to play. You always want to play because you never get to play. But what I did, because I'm still like this, I get bored of playing games by myself. You play with people. You don't play by yourself. You play with people. So if you're gonna stream something, you'll stream something with people. It's the same idea with creating content. You know what I'm saying? If you want to play games, you play it with people. That way there's interaction and don't play with the same people all the time. Because if you play with the same people all the time, then what happens is that you both get flat to each other, just as playing a game for a long time, you get bored with it. So you gotta switch around with people. You can switch around with the same people, just as long as you're not doing it with the same person for no reason. But that's how I see it anyway. YouTube's weird. Content. Oof.
Cause like, it's just like it. The way I see games nowadays, it's just it feels the same way as what game was it? Fallout 76 did. It just got boring so fast.
Yes.
It lost its oomph.
It's actually a lot like The Crew 2, if you've ever played that game. It's just if you ever play The Crew, it's the same thing. You'll play it and then it loses its spark and you're just sitting there roaming around America with no one to play with and nothing to do. It's like, so what I did in order to fix this problem is I didn't play PlayStation for a week straight, and for somebody who loved to play PlayStation, it was extremely hard. But the thing is, when I got back on, I wanted to play all the games that I had. I kind of had like I don't know, there was a want for that, and you don't play it by yourself, play it with people. So whenever I get on PlayStation, if I play something by myself, it's gonna be Minecraft, because that's kind of where you just, get rid of whatever you want to do, you just mess around in Minecraft. But even then, that gets boring. So you gotta play with people. That's what I'm trying to tell you to do. Play with people and do it less often.
Well, I mean, I used to play all the time with like Sean and stuff, but he kind of blocked me.
Yeah, he blocked me too. He didn't like me.
Well, that was something like honestly, I'm fine with him blocking me because the type of personality Sean has is very controlling, as well as trying to create havoc to the point where like if you try and bring up something to someone, he will legitimately like tell, just like if you talk to him
Mhm.
about someone in private in confidence, he'll tell them just to create havoc.
He enjoys violence, etc. He enjoys chaos. I know that personality type. I get those people, and I don't like hanging around them. They give you that edge that you don't need. It's like, geez, here's a great example. When I used to live in Montana, because I did for about 4 years, I lived in Montana, and everybody up there, I don't know, some Northerners, they like to displace people and make chaos. And so, when I was in high school, it was horrible, because the people up there were rich snobs, and none of them really liked me, so they displaced me already by my wealth or not wealth. And then, so they were doing the same thing. They were being very controllers over everybody around them. And when it came to me being new, they would just like, they would create chaos left and right. Like simple things like, um, geez, the simplest things like taking somebody's computer charger, because that's what they had. Everybody had the same computer who could burn it. And they would steal your computer charger and they would return it to the place. That way, when it's just like this unneeded chaos. It's like, why? Why does this exist? I know I can be controlling sometimes too, so,
Mm.
yeah.
It's like a lot of people that I used to talk with, I've kind of cut myself off. Legitimately, the people I talk to most are you, Jack, Tristan, my friend Dakota, my friend Christina, and
Hmm.
that's about it. I don't talk with anybody else.
Yeah, I think you might have to recycle for right now. Like, find a new group of friends to play with. Let's see, because I have a couple friends I'm playing with right now. I've known them for a while, but what you have to do is you have to go and you kind of have to circle around your friend circle. You know what I mean? You got to be a circle around your friend circle. So you gotta visit friends, and the longer you stay away from them, the more refreshing it is when you do see them. Like, one of my friends was a guitarist when I learned guitar in 5th grade. Um, 7th grade, I started when I was learning music, etc. Um, we hadn't like kept in contact after middle school, and out of nowhere I get this friend request. I accept it because I'm lame, and I start talking to this kid. I didn't know who it was, but then he mentioned a couple things that I used to do, like back in the day, like a couple things I used to say, and I was like, who is this? Like, does this person know me? So it just creates, if you want like pure creativity and content, you go with people you've seen a lot. Because after playing with some people for a while, you either burn them out or you just kind of get neutral. And I've been kind of neutral lately because I've played with some people, but like particularly you, I've been playing with you and kind of the group that we hang around. I've been playing with that kind of group since I met you. Actually, I've never really stopped hanging with you. I guess you're kind of weird for hanging out because before this, I used to hang out with a strictly rainbow group. These kids were all into rainbow, so I got on rainbow, and that's why you see how high level I am. I have platinum because all the people rainbow, and they complained to me I didn't have future for the game. So I did that. Before that was Fortnite, but I don't talk about. Anything before that was just Battlefield 1. You spread your channel out to so many different content types, and every time I surf your channel, I'll see videos that have no views on them. Like, it's such a, to me, if I saw that, I'd be like, why am I even doing this? Like, I know the rainbow videos usually get like up to 4 views, 4 or 7 views. You know what I mean?
Amazingly, my most viewed video is of the game What Remains of Edith Finch.
I've never even, I don't think I've ever watched anything on that, ever.
It's a good game. It's only like a 2 hour long game, but it's really good. It's
Hmm.
so much fun, and it's such a good story and everything. And my my video is like it's my most viewed when but YouTube glitched because I had when it had 36 views,
Ooh.
but then YouTube glitched and removed most of them, and so it dropped me down to 11.
Oh yeah, I remember when that happened.
Yeah,
That happened to a lot of people on YouTube.
yeah, I got so pissed because I legitimately worked really hard on that video, and like,
Do your Mafia 3 videos get views? Like people that are just randomly coming to watch?
yeah.
They do. I wonder how the profit works on Mafia. Do you have to? How does profit work on YouTube? Like how do you profit?
I'm not entirely certain on how you get profit.
I know what you should do is quit YouTube and start Twitch because on Twitch it's a lot easier to get profit. I mean, what I tried this Twitch stream, but it was with a different account, and I kind of just left the other account because I didn't like the other account because it didn't have anything done on it, and I probably put like upwards of like 19,000 hours into this account, something stupid. That might be a huge exaggeration, but it feels like it. Put a lot of time in this account, and so I'm waiting for the account to turn 18, and then I can broadcast gameplay. And I would suggest you try Twitch, because with Twitch streaming, it's made for streaming as opposed to YouTube, where you can do either or streaming or made content. For you, since you pretty much only stream, I would try Twitch. Because I have Twitch, and you can like directly get your money from there. Like they have bits on there, and if you want to celebrate or you give somebody bits, like one bit is 1 penny. So like if you give somebody 500 bits, that's $5. So there's a lot more direct donation stuff from there, you know. So I just feel like you can make profit easier off of Twitch. So maybe switching to Twitch could be a next move.
I'm not quite sure what I want to do. Like, I don't even know if I want to continue the channel some days. Like, some days I just feel so drained, I just kind of want to give up.
It feels like you're grinding as opposed to having fun.
Yeah. Just to contain viewership and everything.
In my world, I call it burnout. When you hit burnout on something, which I hit burnout in school because I got so sick and tired of other people in school. But no, when you hit burnout, you need to take a break. That's kind of how it works. I mean, and it's not like you're taking a break like I'm saying take a break. It's take a break so that you can feel a bit rejuvenated and your whole idea is playing games. It's a bit more. What is it? What is the word I'm looking for? Not agitated, not agitated. It's a bit more appetizing. Is that what? It's more intriguing.
Appealing.
Appealing. This is exactly what I meant. Oh, yeah, it's a more appealing view, and it works. It really works. You stop playing games for a while, and you start thinking about Ringo. Instead of playing it, you just watch it on YouTube. You watch other people's content, get a feel for what they do with their content. I don't know, but
like something I've noticed because I stream, because like my computer kind of broke and no longer has all the editing software and everything. I have to stream. That's my only way of filming.
Yeah,
and
Twitch
so
is a streaming place. That's what I
yeah,
was saying.
there's no way for me to like edit stuff or like take out stuff and everything, and so videos that like instead of I like may have something way too inappropriate for me to show on YouTube, instead of being able to edit that, I have to remove the entire video.
Yeah, because you can't edit it. It's only one piece. I know what you mean. What? It's difficult. Because how much is it? What the desktop is like? A good desktop is like $200, maybe 300, 400 bucks. Actually, no. A good good desktop is like $700 if you want a proper desktop. But you gotta start somewhere, right? In terms of editing software. Do you have like a random laptop that's laying around? Because I've never done any kind of editing.
Now you're done.
I've done a little bit of editing, but not a lot, and it was really just like cutting stuff away from the original video.
Yeah, cutting quiet parts away. That happens a lot. I've noticed that when I record for the capture thing, I tend to be quiet for like 3 full minutes in a row, and I'm like, that could just. But no, Twitch is pretty much a stream-only thing, so you really wouldn't have to worry about doing. And of course, you can still do YouTube. You can do YouTube and Twitch, but I would think that for right now, you might switch to Twitch. Just try it. Might be a new thing there. It'll be easier for me to reach you on that anyway. Just I don't have too much going on Twitch, so whenever somebody does do something, it's easier to do it. Like, unlike on YouTube, because I have to sift through like thousands of notifications, etc.
Yeah.
So what is your idea on this? Like, do you think you should still do YouTube, or do you think you should switch to Twitch?
I think I might stick with YouTube because like I already got a bunch of followers, and a lot of and a lot of the people I've talked with, the people who currently watch my stuff don't have Twitch, they just have YouTube.
Huh. I mean, like, if you have a mobile phone or even a computer, you can download Twitch. I'm pretty sure it's free. It's like always been free.
Oh yeah, it is, but it's like a lot of people just don't take the time to do that. Instead, because like it's more common to have a Google account because Google and YouTube use the same account. So it's easier to deal with that instead of having to go and create a new account for Twitch.
You're right. I see what you mean. But I'm just saying, instead of what you could do, because when you post a video, I know you can write descriptions. Because I've posted videos of me playing guitar. That's kind of what I do for my YouTube. Is that it's very sparse though. It's like monthly once. But no, what you could do is you could just plug the Twitch thing in every video you do, which is, you put in you type in Twitch channel, and then you put the colon there, and then you put a couple spaces, and then you enter
I'll get around to you right away.
the link to the Twitch page. I'd imagine that would work if you just plug your Twitch on your YouTube, if you wanted to. I mean, I see what you mean though. Switching accounts is a pain, and making new accounts is just it's a little bit of a hassle. But I don't know what to say. Your YouTube, some of the content on there is kind of, I don't know, some of the content tends to be a little dry, and I think you know that too. Some of the content can begin to be dry, where it's the same thing, and really you're watching just to play the game. You're watching just to watch the gameplay sometimes, as opposed to, I don't know, I feel like a big thing on YouTube is humor. Like, there's a lot of humor on there, and it's hard to come across humor when you play by yourself, because the only way you can do that is if the gameplay is humorous, etc.
Yeah.
I think you know what I'm talking about. But, if you play games, a lot of games, I think that's like a cliche. Do you have a lot of content? Sometimes what ends up happening is you'll just get low views on those, but you'll get a lot of content. I think, like I said, what I think you should do is, break it down to how many. Do you have a schedule, or do you do 1 a day or 2 a day kind of deal? What is your thing right now? Bars.
Can you repeat that?
I was asking, how often do you upload? Is it really sparse? Whenever you can, or once a day, twice a day? What is it?
It's a really odd upload schedule. Sometimes I'll upload 4 videos a day. Sometimes I'll only upload 1. Sometimes I don't upload at all. It's just random whenever I feel like it.
It's about to get worse. Tell the boys they'll be back.
What you could do is you could set a schedule where you do less videos. So instead of doing all the videos you can at a time, because if you do all the videos you can at a time, it becomes, PlayStation and streaming become the same thing. Because think about it. You get on, you start streaming, because you stream whenever you can't, right? So instead I would plan out some times or a day, I don't know what days would be, but if you want to play with me, I'm usually on what, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. I'm usually on like Fridays though. But I'm not really on that much. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm on 4 days. Then usually I'm on for like 4 hours a day.
What's the point? Can't we just print up some more? Jesus.
I'm guessing your schedule is like open right now because you. I don't know.
Tell us who owes what. All that shit. Besides that, it's making us look.
Kind of.
To who? The working man.
Hard to,
They
it's
see us
tedious.
getting
It's hard to
fucked.
pick out.
Won't be long before they think they can join in.
This is the things that make it worth it sometimes. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling too much. Yeah. Big
Yeah,
space.
like no, well, like recently I feel like my videos have getting a little more existential as I get, because normally when I get drained, instead of quitting, just I lose any humor I may have had, and I just get either really existential or really serious.
Okay. I see what you mean. The humor is dead because you do it all the time, right? I guess
Yeah.
that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, and then I start reverting to any other things that might get views and stuff like that. So like,
people can be content, especially for this scenario where, like, I don't know, because if you do one continuous game, I feel like the game, if you do it right, the game becomes your people. Your people make the game, right? That's kind of how it's actually. I don't even know what I'm on about. I guess what I was trying to say is, people are content. The games are just the background, I guess. It's kind of how it should be to me. That's good content.
yeah, good content is really just like the people making up ideas and just having fun. The game is the medium for it.
Yeah, it's the paper you write on. That makes a lot of sense. The paper you write on. And the content are letters, and it's people.
Cause yeah, the real content of like a book is the ideas it provokes.
Yeah, the game.
But
paper.
but like the
yeah, the dichotomy of it all is kind of screwedy. Screwedy. I think if you want to take my advice, if you want to freshen up the way you feel about the way you feel about PlayStation, if you want to freshen it up, I would just, if you have time to play, don't play until you really want to play. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm just getting on to just talk to people.
oh yeah, that's
like right on.
That's what it used to be for me, like, and that's what it really is to me. PlayStation is like one of the very few ways for me to talk with friends and everything, to just express ideas and stuff. Just
Yeah. It's funny, sometimes the most outgoing people are shy, etc. etc. is just saying that it's a cliche. It is. It's an unknown cliche though. Cliches are usually something that's like widely known, but it goes along like when you build stairs in Minecraft, you don't put single blocks right next to each other. You build actual stair blocks. It's just a cliche.
well, I mean, a cliche is really something that it's been done so much or it's been said so much, it becomes almost meaningless.
Yeah.
In its
like
work.
saying the word. It's like saying the word vector 100 times. You're just like, what? Yeah. Like I said, I'm repeating myself now. I guess I'll. I don't know. I started to repeat myself, but no. For me, gaming is also a way to socialize. Like, I do remember a time when it was real. I really just wanted to play games. Back on PlayStation 3, before everybody had microphones, I just played the game because I wanted to play the game. But then as I've progressed, I don't like playing the game. I like to play it with people. I don't know. Like, we'll take this for example. I have like pretty much every AAA title downloaded right now, and I don't have fun. It's like it's quite prolific. Big seconds.
Like, I feel like right now the games that I've really been having fun with are the games that I once found extremely tedious.
Like The Sims.
Oh yeah.
Dude, The Sims. I only played that on PS3. I played The Sims 3.
Oh yeah, I
And,
did as well.
I gave up on it because it was too much for me to handle. I didn't get it. But yeah, it's funny. I don't know. Do you feel like you're getting on PlayStation to talk to your friends, like so you keep a relationship with your friends, or do you feel like you're doing it just to connect with somebody other than your family?
There's a lot of reasons. Part of it is just to talk with friends and everything.
Oh, okay. But I mean, I didn't mean to say, oh, okay. I meant to kind of progress it on. Sorry. I'm like 12, 20. You know, it's we're hitting that kind of exhaust brain feeling right now. Oof.
Okay, yeah. So I assigned this to him. God.
The dock union's under control.
Cause like my first episode of my Minecraft survival series got extremely existential.
Oh.
Yeah, like you can watch it. It's just, oh god.
Oof. Well, with streams, it's hard. When you're streaming, it is harder, like you said, because there are no edits. It's just raw, and it's just like raw footage is all it is. It's not a stream; it's raw footage. So when you stream, you have to. It's like putting on a radio. You really don't have the. When you're not making content all the time. I guess that's why it's hard, because when you're streaming, you're trying to have the whole every second filled with some sort of content or something to pay attention to. But with YouTube, the way I think it should be, which is edited videos, you play until you run over content, like until something funny happens, or you make a script, or you role play. And I think role playing doesn't happen enough when you do streams, because
Oh, it's very hard to. Because people tend to mess up and stuff, and
of course. And I mean role play, such as you have an idea of a scene. It's like you're making a movie, but it happens and then it goes away. So it's like you'll have the scene. Actually, I watched Vanos do that a lot. They'll role play something.
oh, I remember Vanos.
Yeah, like they'll role play something or an event. It won't be a legitimate event. It'll be something that they made happen, but it's like there's content there by making it. You literally make the content with your friends. But the thing is, if not all your friends are making content, you're not really. I don't know. Your gameplay isn't really gameplay. It's just what. I'll rephrase that. It's not good content. What it is just raw gameplay. Like, I don't know. I guess that's what it is.
Well, I mean, raw gameplay can be good.
Yeah, like if you're interested in the game, like that makes sense, or you're interested in the person who plays the game, but it's not. You're not gonna have fun, and the way I don't know. I feel like making good content and feeling good are go hand in hand. Like you'll have people that have bad days, like Wildcat just posted a video where he has a cult basically, but he's playing Fortnite, and the thing is, he hits his shots a lot. Like he absolutely destroys, although he's sick. So it's like sometimes you can turn that, into content itself, but if you're burnt out too much, your your content is burnt out. So
Yeah.
I think you should probably take a sabbatical or take a break.
But like the games that I really want to play are the games I currently have streams for or series on. And so I don't want to I don't want to play the game and then come back to the stream and there'd be like a giant gap in between.
Okay, well, I'd have to ask you this: are you getting enough of a viewer base where they're commenting on what they want you to play?
I
Because
have
from
some
what I can
friends who
tell,
suggest, jokingly that is, that I play stuff like
oh,
Fortnite and Roblox and crap like that.
yeah, we heard the story on Fortnite, but
Yeah,
no,
no,
I think right now you're still what is it? You're still towing an empty trailer. So I mean, you could rethink it still. I think, um, because if anybody is truly intrigued in the content that we play so far, then I would value that person's thought because that's one person, right? But I think for right now, because I personally feel from what I watch your stuff that there really isn't such a reactive community that it's like if you don't do something, you'll pay the penalty for it. Just if you do play a game, then I guess you would announce it ending. You would announce the ending of the series. That way, there is a closure for your personal sake. But like I said, I think you should cut down on your series, and if anything, what you could do is you could just cut down on you could expand the spacing between the series. That way, when they do come along, they're something that somebody's waited for and that's worth watching. I think I'm just repeating myself again.
yeah.
Dang it. I don't know what to do. I mean, it's like, I think if you, I know, okay, I think you can relate to this. If you ever watched a YouTube video that's like 4 minutes long, then you want that, 4 minutes long, and then the content ends abruptly. It's like they leave you wanting more. I think you could do the same thing with streams. Like, as soon as you feel it getting a little static, you could stop the stream and then start a new one. That way that small stream is, since it's like editing, but preemptive editing. You do it without really knowing. So like if you feel something gets really staticky, or static means like without movement or energy, like if it gets dead,
Yeah, yeah, I know.
then you can just stop the stream. But it's definitely hard to, like, we've been talking here like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and as you can tell, I've already started repeating myself. This is like the perfect example. So I've been repeating myself over and over again, and that's burning this out. I'm doing the same thing over and over again. So how's the Mafia 3 gameplay coming along, or have you just stopped and listened?
No, I've been playing and listening.
Oh, okay. It makes sense then, because there are a couple parts in there where you were like non-responsive. I was like, ugh, big space was in the talking. Yeah. I mean, also, how much do you really care about the YouTube thing?
What,
Do you
Ben?
really care about it? Do you really care about YouTube? Like, is it something you like? You're really trying to pour into, or?
It's odd, because in a lot of ways, like
Okay.
when I was a lot younger, I wanted to. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to be a successful YouTuber.
Yeah.
I want to be like PewDiePie and stuff like that. I want to
Yeah.
be I want to be the legend. I wanted to be a name that everybody knew. But then I kind of realized that it wasn't too realistic, and so I gave up on it. And so I went through some phases where I wanted to just join the military and ship off, see what there else was to the world. Then I hit the idea that, oh, that's most likely not going to happen because I have certain, like, medical issues. Like, I have a flat foot. They won't let you join the military because of flat foot.
Yeah.
They won't let me join the military because I have scoliosis. Certain stuff they won't let you do
Mhm.
because it can impair your ability for combat and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And
I
so
know
I
where
was
you're
like,
going.
okay, so I could join, like, I could do construction. But my dad, he's been in construction for past 30 years, over that.
And
And
you could also do, yeah, sorry.
and my dad just hates construction. He's tired of it. He wants to do
Yeah.
something else with his life. And so then I came to the realization, you know what? I want to be a pastor. And that's where I'm really at right now. But I've realized, hey, I ain't a pastor yet, and PS4 has the ability to stream. So I might want to
Yeah.
go back to the whole YouTube thing just a little bit, not to make that my career, but just revisit it and see how successful I can get.
Yeah. Okay. You're giving it a second try, so to say, so to speak, you know.
Yeah, just to see what happens.
And so far, how long have you been on YouTube for? Like a year?
Since like December,
Yeah, you're
I
working around 8 months, almost a year.
I started a channel um
7 months.
back in like, oh, I was 13 when I started, so that would be 3 years ago. I started a channel like 3 years ago. I started it. I didn't post any videos. It was just there. Actually, I posted one video and it was for Minecraft. And it was this channel. But I changed the name and everything because the old channel was something really, really stupid. You want to know what it was?
What was it?
It was the most cringy name I think I can think of now. Awesome Angel Gaming. Oh yeah, yeah. Because I was like
That's
all into
too
the whole
weird.
like angel idea, and like I was like, oh yeah, angels and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Well, I mean, take my name for example.
but like
God help me.
it started with like Fallen Angel Gaming. That was gonna be the name of my channel. But then my mom was like, you know, like a fallen angel is a demon, right? And I'm like, oh, never
Yeah.
mind. And so I just changed it to Awesome Angel Gaming because like I don't know, when I was like 10, you know, the whole like little kid does like superhero stuff and imagination and crap.
Yeah.
It,
I do.
I liked writing my own stories and stuff like that, and one of the whole stories was like about a superhero named Angel and shit. It was so stupid. Like
Yeah,
I
well, it was just an
legit
idea that came out of your head. You can't blame yourself for being stupid. It's like, so what?
but like
I
it,
don't
it
know.
was so legitimately bad in a lot of cases, and mm, but then I started my channel. I was like, Awesome Angel Gaming. Ah! And like for a few of my videos, like I forgot to change the description on it. And so the description is the original description I wrote when I was or not even 13, more like 12. Because I remember it said
What
you had
is
to be
it?
13 to start a channel, and I was like, I had just turned 12. And I will go and find it for you so I can read it to you, because it is that bad. My current one is I'm an idiot, all my friends are idiots. That sums up
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. And it's a good one because it's legitimate. It's
Yeah.
true. But
You know, all
my
jokes. Yeah. All jokes.
but
Big
like
JK.
I have to find it. There's one that is like, oh my god, it was such an old video. I think it was like my first one may actually still have it. I don't know. My first video on my channel, which is a rainbow video, amazingly. It was actually a Dark Souls 1 video, surprisingly.
Dark Souls. You played Dark Souls?
Oh, I played through Dark Souls 1 on my computer.
Whoa. Whoa. You had a. That's what you said. You had a PC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, where is it? Oh god. I know I accessed it on my computer. It's gotta be somewhere. I just have to go through a bunch of these, like, some of them, like, because I've gotten good with it where I've, like, started, like, the ones that used to have it, I changed and everything, and, or I got the description to be. Yeah, I'm
You
trying.
can, I can feel the cringe.
Oh my god, you have no clue how bad I'm feeling right now.
Well, look, if you gave me your information, I could shoot over some, of course don't do it on stream, but if, I would shoot over some videos of me playing guitar, because I have like, maybe 12 of those, 12 videos of me playing guitar, but they're funny, because at the time of making them, I thought I was making them pretty serious, or, legitimate, but when I go back, I'm like, what the crap is this? Why? Like, yeah.
Like, if I can, I want to try and go through all my videos to see every description I've ever had, because I know some of them are like really bad. Like, some of them I forgot to change the description, and so it's just the original description I had when I started the channel back when I was maybe 11 or so. Or like, I just
No.
turned.
Oh my god, I can feel the cringe. It's starting.
God, I'm trying to see. Fuck. I want to say it's. I want to say it's this one. No, because that's when I have my new intro or new description. I have to do before I started my Skyrim Let's Play. Before I started my Skyrim Let's Play.
Skyrim. I actually remember attempting to play that game for the first time. It was fun, but, it
Let's
got
see.
boring.
Okay, it was before I even had my Metro Exodus. Oh my. And my Metro Exodus was like back in like March.
I remember watching one of your Metro Exodus videos.
Yeah, that was another series. Like, a lot of series I start and don't continue because I either play the game outside of the stream and then it's like, oh crap, I have to start a new continuity, which I'm gonna erase all my Metro Exodus stuff and start again, but with Metro Metro 2033, so I can do it legitimately, like a proper start and everything.
Yeah, because Exodus is exiting, and I see what you mean. Just from letters. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the name doesn't stick and the personality does, which, if you have a personality that sticks, you name the personality, and then that works. But, with your YouTube channel, it's kind of something you do on the side, is kind of what I'm hearing. Something you do on the side, you're still trying it out, doing it just to kind of do it, and, I don't know, make gaming worth your time. See, I would start on Twitch, though, personally, because I already have a Twitch account set up on this, but like I said, I can't stream yet because this is a sub-account. This account is not old enough in order to make, content, so I think you'd know what I'm talking
I
about.
would say, if I were gonna be honest, like, you would have to check from before episode 20. Before episode 20 of my random stupidity series.
Random stupidity on Rainbow.
Like, so that would be maybe this one? No. Okay, before episode 19, amazingly. So you'd have to, like, get between episode. Maybe before episode 15. Like, my first ever, like, 15 videos. You'd have to look before that.
Oof. Big oof.
Which seems so long ago for some reason. Even though it wasn't.
Yeah, it does. Actually, the only reason it seems so... I don't remember it was... I don't... No, I was playing with my old crew back then. Jeez. I've had 3 crews I've played with so far when I've been on... Actually, 4. The first crew I played with was Battlefield, and I played with one of my closest friends and one of his friends' dads. So, we used to
Okay,
all the time.
I found it. I found
Oh
it.
god.
Hi, and welcome to the best channel ever. I hope you check out my videos and watch the awesome stuff in the featured channel bar. Okay, tidbit, the stuff in the featured channel bar was popular MMOs, Dan TDM, some guy named Venturian Tail, and his brother's YouTube account called Isaac Fry. Those were, I just recently changed that on my YouTube channel because I went into my channel on computer and edited a bunch of different stuff, and I had to change that. But anyways, please like, comment, and subscribe for more fun, crazy, and just plain awesomeness. That doesn't even work grammatically, because what's fun and what's crazy? You have to have an object to be fun and crazy. Awesomeness is not an object. But
Yes.
and then it finishes out with this. That's all for now, and don't forget that every day the awesome angel takes flight.
Oh, dude.
You don't understand how painful it is for me to read this shit right now. Oh my god, I'm
Dude.
saving that. I'm saving that. Oh.
That's a big goof. Big goof, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, this episode of Mafia 3 is quality. You know that good
Oh
content.
yeah, it is legitimate just gold.
Fuck, that's how.
Yeah. we've got cringe,
Why don't you just
we've
let
got
Marcano handle this
hilarious,
jackass?
humor is still dead,
Marcano
though.
would just kill the
But
little
no,
shit's
there's a
name.
lot of
I want to
serious
take my
talk
time.
in this
Besides,
whole
until I can get at
episode
Marcano
of
directly,
Mafia 3.
this is the next best goddamn thing.
Point taken.
But we're pushing 1240 at the time of making this. So, yeah. Remember, a lot of times I wouldn't have the game you guys are playing.
I ain't
It
making any
helps a lot
promises. No
when
way
you
I'm
play with
letting that
people
dipshit
who
get
make
away.
content, because when you make
Stupid son of a
content,
bitch just left his car.
you buy games people want to see. And so when you play with other people that make content, you're playing with people that like the same game. So, yeah, I think you should play with the people that are content creators. And I know a couple people that are content creators, but most of them are Twitch or TTV. That's usually what you'll see. If you see TTV before something, it usually means they're Twitch.
Oh yeah, I know what TTV is.
Yeah, half my friends listen to TTV.
Hey, stick with him.
TTV white powder, TTV biscuit, just to plug in some people, but it's crazy.
Gonna need to take a ride, darling.
Because I used to be a lot into it. Like, I was a couple people's moderators, and they had like upwards of 60 subscribers, right? These people have people, right? They knew people, and when they'd watch the stream, we'd have like 15 people watching. So I was always the moderator for the chat, so if somebody posted something that was gonna spam, or it was just like someone who was just cursing like crazy, and I had to delete it before it, you know.
Oh yeah, one of my friends recently decided to do something like that. Where
Yeah,
like
the other day, actually, I think it was like last night, or when no, it wasn't last night, was it? You and Jack were playing Minecraft. We were doing like a sky world with I think the floor was lava, and you and Jack were playing it on Minecraft. It was like one of your last videos you made. But somebody in the chat was like spamming the roof thing. I thought it was funny because you were like, Ben, stop doing that, and he looked and it was exactly
Oh
this
yeah.
random kid.
Yeah, it wasn't even you.
No, that's just some small funny, but if you didn't see that, you should probably go watch it. It's kind of funny, the whole counter there. But no, you ended the stream short, which it gave me that feeling of wanting more, so I think you should make shorter streams.
Oh yeah, cause I remember with my Skyrim series, I had like 45-minute long videos each video, but I realized, because I was like, oh, I don't even know if that's gonna be enough content. I realized that's more than enough content. Like,
Yeah,
legitimately,
most
full
people-
quests can take longer than 45 minutes. I found in some cases having to actually stretch some quests along several videos.
Is that How the fuck did Greco end up
Yeah.
with my car?
I mean,
He's a little
I
fuck,
guess
that's all.
it's like attention span and
God damn it! Why don't you
quality
just let
in the
Marcano handle
content.
this
That's why
jackass?
people edit, because
Marcano
it
would just
puts
kill the
more
little shit
quality
stain. I want to take my
times
time.
in the game.
Besides,
But that's just it. When
until I
you
get
do
at
that,
Marcano
you
directly,
do play a lot.
this is the next
Like
best
if you're
goddamn
streaming,
thing.
I think
Point taken.
you should keep it under half an hour with the streams.
Yeah, I'm thinking about just shortening it down to
You fucking
25
idiot,
minutes.
piece of shit, Greco!
Yeah,
25
that's a good
minute
idea.
streams.
Like, what do we push on the stream?
Greco, you
45 minutes.
cocksuckers are next!
This is a long stream. Like, I know it's weird. A lot of upper people, like in the stream, they'll stream for like 6 hours, but that's because they have a lot of people that want their content. So, usually it's because they're good at something, or people just like that person, or they're a part of the community that they enjoy. But for you, because you're kind of a solo tuber right now, you don't really play with anybody. It's just because you're beginning. I don't know, it's hard to explain from my point of view because I've never done it before. So it's like taking advice for someone that's never done something isn't really the smartest idea, but I have a general idea. Maybe I should start a YouTube channel. I mean,
I was thinking, because, like, really my channel right now is a hub for Jack, Tristan, and you to really, like, push out stuff with me. So what I was thinking was, we could change the name of the channel, and each of us basically have a link to it, have our, like, PS4s connected to the channel, and so each of us can individually push out content.
How the fuck did Greco end up with my
Oh,
car?
I know what you're talking
He's a
about. 3
little
people
fuck,
for one
that's all.
content, for one name.
Yeah, kind of like, if you've ever seen, like, the channel Node,
Why don't you just let Marcano handle this jackass?
they
Yeah,
kind of
I
do
think
stuff
so.
like that.
Yeah, where there's like multiple people, but they're pushing to the
get at
same name
Marcano
or the
directly,
same company.
this is the next
I know
best
what you
goddamn
mean.
thing.
Point taken.
Yeah, like, kind of like, make this a hub for all the...
Yeah, for the people that you're close enough to that you play with a whole lot, or people you trust, you want to let into the community, and of course you can let people go and let people join, etc.
Don't shoot my car,
But yeah,
Vito.
I know what you're talking about. You'll have to
I ain't
rename,
making any promises.
the,
No way I'm letting that damn shit
you'll
get
have to
away.
rename it to something like a group. It'd be like a group name, or I don't know what you call it. You would call it something violence. Or could leave it as that, because it's a subject, like something. It's instead of being the name of someone, it's an idea or something like a. I think you know what I'm talking about. I don't need to explain that any further. The violence isn't the name of someone; it's something you can create. So it makes sense. I mean, yeah, that's a good idea because we do play a lot. We play a lot together, and if we did that, you would have.
Yeah, like, we could put out more content. It would be a shared profit, but, like, more content, more viewers. Because most of my current viewers are my friends. So, like, if we could each get our friends to be viewers and everything, that would be a lot of people viewing. And so...
Yeah. Your mic's doing a bit of
Crossed the wrong motherfucker, that's what
Okay,
happened. Shut
hold on.
Poor Mike.
That better?
Tortured. It's good now. Yeah, it's a lot better.
the
It's
fuck
like
up.
a lot better. There you go. Here's a build static thing. You move it around. Static charge builds like that. It just messes with it. That's what I think it is. But though, if you did that, you have so much diverse. Your content would be so diverse. It would be like it's exactly what you said. It would be a hub for content. But it's like, I don't know if Jack is really that much of it. I mean, he's good at gaming, like when he wants to be.
Cops are still
Him and
on
his
us.
whole Russian
Loser,
thing.
Lincoln.
Oh,
Yeah, Jack's better at gaming, but he's not, or not even better at gaming. He's more of the, he doesn't take gaming seriously, and so he'll play more erratically and sporadically than someone who's actually trying.
Bro, you might be
Settle
doing
down back
absolutely
there,
berserk.
kiddo.
I think your mic is
That'll
dying.
be over soon.
I think the first thing you should do is you
That
should
might
probably
be
buy a new
because of
headset.
my controller. That better? Yeah, Jack's mic still does that, just to let you know. Oh no, it's just as bad.
We gotta do something about those
I haven't
fucking
been
cops.
noticing it. Maybe it's been around for so long. You both need to get new headsets. Like, you should work towards that.
My
Like,
my
Hope you got your seatbelt on, asshole.
my mic. I just got this headset
Right to
back
your
in
place.
like
Yeah.
December.
Pull around to the chum shack in the back.
Oh,
As for you,
you're
have
trying
a
to
little
make your
dignity.
time
Christ.
worth. You're trying to make it worth the time. Your money worth the time. I know what you mean.
Watch out
I
for
don't know about
cops.
this headset.
Don't wanna get pulled over with this asshole in the back seat.
Is like the mic is a slightly dull.
Whew, shit.
That the mic is dull. From what
For a
people tell
couple
me,
of years there,
and when I listen to myself
really
on
thought
your
I might be
streams,
done
the
with all
mic
the
just
Jimmy
sounds
Cagney
like I'm
bullshit.
talking into a cardboard box.
But here I am. Funny. I kind of figured you for more the Edward G. Robinson type. Look at you, kid. You know, God's
Got a sense of humor
Just
too.
like vocals that we can do
Sick
on
as shit, but
the
that
side. No, if
motherfucker's
we
got
could
one.
do that, I actually don't know how you do that. Would you? How do you even stream from YouTube to PlayStation?
Basically when you click the share button underneath like some of the picture options and video options, it says start broadcasting. And when you click on that, it'll say, do you want to start broadcasting with Twitch or YouTube? And
Oh, I see
I,
that.
of course, broadcast to YouTube.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And some people, like, you know when you party with some people, like you're in a party with some people, and they have their thing set as don't record their mic when they're in a party. That happens to
Oh,
me a
yeah.
bunch. When you're, like, that happens to me a bunch, like when I clip something, and I'm like, the whole point is that there's other people talking. I always have mine set where it's listening to me, like, let me try what you're talking about.
Yeah, like, I have a lot of friends who, like, they'll be saying funny jokes and everything, but it's like, they have their mic settings so that they can't be heard. It's like, what's the point?
Mm-hmm. What's the point, dude? Oh, big ripper at me. I'm still trying to find this thing. It's not really showing.
I think after this, I'm gonna have to start a new episode.
Yeah, because we're pushing this one pretty long. I'll have to... I mean, my question is it more content to start a new profile on PlayStation and go with that, or is it more content to have something shown where you have a lot of time put into it? Because the only thing I need to do is wait till this account is 18 years old, and then I can broadcast all I want. But that's the only thing that's holding me. It's
Like,
I
'cause
can't broadcast gameplay.
I'm legitimately thinking about the whole, like, sharing the channel thing. I feel like that would work. Cause, like, I don't know, like...
I'm on.
Cause, like, yeah, we...
I'm on a lot.
Cause, like, I know you might go for it. Thing is, I don't...
be like, I don't care.
Yeah, Jack might actually go for it. Tristan might go for it. I'm not quite sure. but like if we could get like a decent amount of people filming, and it would be like a new version of Phase, or like you said, TTV,
Yeah,
but
that
better
would work.
because it's not as cancerous as TTV. Fucking
Yeah, the
hate TTV.
streamers. Twitch streamer is gonna die. Oh my god.
We are the Streamers Guild.
Yes.
Witness our
Yes.
power.
We're here to take down streamers. No, I'll have to uh, check out my settings. Account management. I've tried doing. It's just this account is not old enough to start broadcasting. Because I can broadcast to YouTube or Twitch with my older account. It's the same name but with an extra underscore. Although none of the games have any progress on them, and it'd be really weird. But I can still do it.
There's actually ways that you can change the settings to, like, with your main, whichever is the main account on that PS4 can change the settings so that you get rid of all the parental settings, and that account can be ready to stream.
I'll have
I'm
to
not
check.
quite
I'll have to
sure
look into
because
it.
I play on my main account. I don't have any other accounts. I mean, I have like
Yeah, see, that was the
I have
issue
other
when I made
ones, but
this.
those are
Yeah,
only for like if I do like split screen and stuff like that.
yeah. I get where you're coming from, but it happens. It happens. Like they kind of like for me. What happened is when I made it, my dad got in there and he wanted to make an account too. It's like, and I was like, "Oh, let me be the master account. That way I can do all this." But he saw it as I was trying to get the upper hand on, content in terms of like being free range on PlayStation 4. And I don't think he, I don't think he really knew what was going on there. But it's like with this, I can't add money to a wallet unless I log out of this one, go onto his profile, and it's just really, really annoying. You have to bypass so many little gates in order to do something. Like, in order to add money on this, I can't just go to a wallet on my account and do that. I have to go to his account. I have to go to the certain, you know, I have to. It has to be a card too. I can't. Like, only thing else I can do is probably add, um, like a PlayStation card on here. That's probably the only thing I can do. But if I have a card, I cannot put it on my own profile. It has to be on my dad's profile. So I'm kind of trapped under that whole sub account thing. I don't know how to change it either. Like, and I think I've tried looking at it sometime, but the only way to do that was to have the owner of the account be 18, like where the account's birthday, like the account's birthday I have so right now is 2002, which is my own. So it's not 18 yet. It's 1 year away. Or actually, not even a full year away. It's only like 6 months away. So half a year, uh, something like that. 6, 7 months away, something like that. But it's just an issue because I can't do that now. It's like, ugh, it's really agitating. Check. Oh, that sucks. It died. Um, what the heck? Oh, those are 50 playback settings. Power save settings. System. Oh my. I'm sifting through a lot of stuff. Um, what the uh weird? Transfer data from another PS4 to this PS4. Man, that'd be cool. Dude, this thing is so freaking broken. Dude, kinda.
That's honestly something I do love about this game. There's so many character dynamics and everything, and just everyone actually acts like who they're supposed to be. They're not like, because a lot of games have like cardboard cutout characters. Like, I'm the bad guy because I can be, or I'm the good guy because I have to be. No, it's there's relationships between characters, and there's a lot of games that do that proficiently. Like, you look at Red Dead Redemption, they had that where they had the characters who had significant relationships that tied them with other characters. It wasn't because I'm a excuse me, I'm not a good guy because I have to be. It's because I've made these decisions. I'm related to these people, and for their betterment I have to do good.
They're real. They're a lot more real.
Yeah, they're more like human beings than simulations.
Yeah, that's that's what makes a good game, I guess. I mean, is that I'm still trying to figure out how to do this whole. You can have a PlayStation camera. That's kind of sketchy. Oh, what? USB storage devices. What? Oh, this is cool. Let's know some stuff in settings. By the way, is your controller okay? Some people don't do this, but you know the light bar? You can change that light bar to dim, and it won't use that much battery.
A lot of times I'll actually use my light bar as like a flashlight.
Oh, okay.
Like, whenever I'm like whenever it's like really late and I have to find my way to the bathroom, instead of like turning on my phone's flashlight, I'll just hold my controller out like it's like a divining rod, trying to find water, just using as a flashlight to find my way in the dark.
uh, okay, that makes sense though, why you have it that way. Display message notification. Disable pop-ups while playing video. You should do that. You should go to your notifications and disable pop-ups while playing video. It'll stop all the extra information from popping out anywhere. Oh, wow. Oh. They have text-to-speech. Dude. Dude, so many things. Oh my god. You can dude, you can oh my god. Dude, you can invert the colors on this thing to be extra cancer.
What do you mean?
You can invert the colors. That's what I'm trying to say. Hold down the community button, go to customize, add accessibility, go to accessibility, and then enable
Can I get a new
like,
vehicle
go
out
to
on River
invert
Road?
colors and
No
click
can
on
do,
it and
lad.
screen them. Oh, it's bad.
Can I get a new vehicle out on River Road?
Aye, I'll get her out to you right away.
Oh, I forgot. Because I like I'm gonna try and get every car in the game and get enough money to pimp out all of them.
I don't even know, but okay. I forgot you could change your online ID. You can do that if you wanted to, Adam. You can change your online ID from Half Rapid Spiral to Gavalt if you wanted to.
I forgot. I have all the deals, all 3 DLCs for this game. No, it was only like $10 for the season pass, and so I bought it.